Yo, what's up? It's your boy Jay Ice representing the Bronx, New York. And this is the Madman's Rant. I like to come to the people from time to time to speak about some things that's on my mind. I like sports, music, entertainment, literature, politics, world events. Got a variety of different interests, and I like to share them with like minds or people with different opinions. Today's topic, after careful consideration, I changed the name of today's topic, actually. Initially, the name of today's topic was going to be the fake New York City crime wave. That was going to be the initial name of the topic. But I've been researching this for about a month now, keeping track of the numbers because, they're ever changing. And watching the news, chasing the crime statistics, and just keeping my ear to the streets, talking to people that I know, that's still in the field, And after all of that, I decided to change the name of today's topic from the fake NYC crime wave to the manufactured NYC crime wave. The reason why I decided to change the name is because technically and factually, we are living in what will be called, by the technical definition of crime wave. The technical definition of a crime wave is a sudden or drastic increase in crime in a specific area or locale. Okay? That's the definition of a crime wave. So technically, yes, New York City would be in the middle of a crime wave right now. So with the rest of the country, the entire country is in the middle of a crime wave, actually, as a result, majorly because of the pandemic. Okay? You had an unprecedented situation, the first time in 100 years in our country that we saw a pandemic. All right? You had millions of people out of work. You had millions of people without food. You had millions of people without money. We were all scared shitless, not knowing what the fuck, this invisible boogeyman called COVID. All right? So, you got the worst president of all time sitting in the White House during this time telling us it was a hoax and it was all going to go away, and then next thing you know, 400,000 people are dead. All right? So in the middle of all of this, crime rises. You would have to have a half a fucking brain to think that under those circumstances, crime wouldn't rise. Millions of people out of work. Millions of people for long periods of time didn't have food. Millions of people cut off from their families, from their friends, from their co-workers, from their children. Crime is going to rise. In a country with 365 million fucking people, you lock everybody the fuck down, and then you finally open the doors and let them out, there's going to be some shit. Okay? But when you turn on the news, there seems to be a particular narrative being pushed about New York City in particular. It's pissing me the fuck off. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about no motherfucking crime wave. My whole fucking childhood in New York City was a crime wave. The whole 70s and 80s and the early 90s was a fucking crime wave. All right? See, there's a lot of problems with this narrative that's being pushed right now. They're making it try to seem like New York City is fucking Beirut in the 80s or Afghanistan or Iraq in the early 2Gs. And it's bullshit. It's motherfucking bullshit. Straight up. Crime wave my fucking balls. That's what I say. All right? This is from somebody that's lived in New York their entire life. I've never moved or lived anywhere fucking else but New York City. Okay? Born and raised and plan to die here in the Bronx. Love it. All right? I grew up in New York in the bad old fucking days. But every 15 minutes, somebody was getting clipped. Robbed, raped, getting the shit kicked out of them. When regular people were scared to ride the fucking trains. Okay? I remember stepping over dead base heads in the fucking park across the street from where I lived at to go play dodgeball. So this is the environment that I grew up in. So don't cry to me about no motherfucking crime wave. Part of the problem is this whole country has become a country of fucking pansies and pussies. We have never been more ripe for an invasion than we are right now. This country is soft. All right? But I ain't going to talk about the whole country. I'm focusing on my city, New York City. We done gotten soft. S-O-F-T. Too many fucking pussies and pansies and yuppies and hipsters You can't take the fucking New York heat? Get the fuck out to the Colorado kitchen, motherfucker. Go to Seattle. Or wherever the fuck you think there ain't no fucking crime happening. Alright? Got almost 9 million fucking people living in New York City. Got almost 9 million people living here. You think there ain't gonna never be no fucking crime? The fuck is wrong with you? There's crime in all 50 fucking states in America. Stop crying, fucking babies. Oh, I'm crying. Bunch of bitch ass niggas, man. Get on my fucking nerves, man. Tell me I turn on the fucking news. All the crime in New York is out of control. Man, fuck you. Lived here my whole life. I never felt safer. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Fucking cameras every motherfucking way. These motherfuckers got shot detectors and all. Man, the advancements in technology and fucking policing equipment. I mean, the city has never been safer, literally, and that's a fucking fact. That's a fact. New York City ain't never been safer. Stop being a bunch of bitches. City too tough for you fucking pansies? Take it to fucking Vermont. Delaware ain't that fucking far up the road. Get the fuck up out of here. Want you motherfuckers here anyway, man. Sick of hearing about this bullshit. Fucking crime wave. Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts about this fucking manufactured crime wave and who's behind the fucking narrative that they're trying to push right now, alright? Here's the facts. In the middle of an unprecedented fucking pandemic and social unrest that the country hasn't seen in fucking 40, 50 years. In 2020, there were 447 murders in New York City. 447. Less than 500 people got killed, murdered. Homicides were committed. 447 in New York City. Don't get me wrong. I don't ever marginalize murder, death, the killing of somebody else's family members, because that's 500 or 447 people that somebody else loved, that somebody else cared about, all right? So I don't want to just ho-hum that like it don't matter. It matters, all right? But let's keep the shit in context. They're trying to make it seem like this shit is